Final Fantasy VII Remake, especially the Intergrade DLC, introduced several new members of Avalanche's resistance group, all of whom were not included in the original 1997 release, which made both the city of Midgar and the entire world feel that much larger and more real. Now, despite these awesome additions, the best Avalanche characters would still have to be the original doomed trio of Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge. Now, I say doomed for two reasons. One, if the Arbiters of Fate, for any reason, still happen to be alive or active, they would definitely have it out for any surviving members of the trio, seeing as all three were supposed to bite the dust. Fate ordained it. And even though the remake ending appeared to get rid of these whispers for good, you have to wonder if, on the other hand, the game's writers will still feel a little beholden to the original and decide to kill off all three anyways. You know, evoke that strong emotional impact from the player. Because like it or not, someone has to die. Someone whom we care about. At least one character, if not two. Though at first glance it appears not everyone may be doomed in the new remake rendition when it comes to the trio. For example, we know for sure that Biggs survived his original fated encounter. Based on that scene at the end where he's lying in the orphanage bed, I mean, he opens his eyes. He's clearly alive. The repercussions from this event will be enormous. After all, it's hard to see a character like Biggs just standing around letting terrible events unfold around him. Especially when it comes to tyrants like Sephiroth, Shinra, Vice, and Nero. He will certainly fight and try to intervene. So, playable Biggs, anyone? Because we could definitely see this happen, even if it's only for a battle or two. And I don't know about you, but I always love me some playable characters. On the other hand, we have Wedge, who also survived his fated encounter, but he may have lost his life afterwards. And I say may, because while it's true the whispers overtake him and he crashes through a window, we never see his body. The game clearly wants us to think he's dead, but if television and video games have taught us anything, it's that any character that dies off screen is never truly dead. It's usually just a fake out. I mean, why not show us Wedge's last moments, unless it's because he's actually still alive, and he may not have fallen to his doom like we are led to believe. But maybe I'm just holding out hope. I don't know. Now when it comes to Jessie, the evidence for her survival is not good at all, because we see her speak what appears to be her last words, and Cloud is forced to leave her side. Of all members of the doomed trio, her survival is the most unlikely, if not nearly impossible, based on the events that we witnessed in Remake. She looked pretty dead, and her survival would certainly complicate the love triangle between Tifa, Cloud, and Aerith even further. Can you imagine adding Jessie to that? Now, if I had to give my opinion on the status of the doomed trio, it would be that Jessie is unfortunately a goner, while Biggs is still alive, obviously, and I think Wedge is currently still among the living, currently being the operative word. But I want to know your thoughts on the doomed trio. Which of the three do you feel are still living, and will any survive the entirety of Remake? Or are they all doomed and fated to die, with the game's developers just playing with our emotions? Either way, leave a comment down below, and feel free to like, share with others, and subscribe to help me on that crazy YouTube algorithm. My name is Keifi, and as always, I hope you have a great day. May your heart be your guiding key, my friends. And remember, happy gaming.